The chairman of the Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan, joins us now to talk about this. Congressman, good to have you back on. Trump is mentioned by Epstein, but we do notice there's no messages between Trump and Epstein at all. So what you have is Epstein talking about Trump a lot, seemingly obsessed with him.
Yeah, and that last point you made, Rob, is, I think, really important. I talked about this yesterday. The one email that the Democrats released a week ago was an email between Mr. Epstein and Ms. Maxwell. And in there, they redact the name of the victim, something we all agree on. Except in this case, no court had ordered that redaction. No agency had ordered that redaction. The estate didn't redact it. And the victim had already went public, and she had said that President Trump did nothing wrong. So think about what the Democrats did in an effort to twist and distort something so that it's harmful to the president. They redact the name of someone who's already went public and exonerated the president multiple times. And yet this bill, I think, potentially will allow people the court said should be kept private. Now they will be exposed. So the Democrats got it just backwards. But look, we got this. We supported it. Let's get this out there. Everyone's for making sure that the bad guys are held accountable. But remember what the Democrats are up to. This is just another way to go after the president. The one constant they've had for 10 years, go after Trump. And this is just one more example of that.
Well, you know, we remember from a soundbite from Thomas Massie that we played last night from a hearing back in September. He indicated that there's about 20 names in these files. We only really know about 4 of them right now. Do you believe that when this is all released over the course of maybe the next 30 days, hopefully sooner, that we will get the identities of the other 15, 16 men that are in these files?
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know how that they know what the number is. I mean, I don't know, what Congressman Massey, where he's determined that's the universe of people who are bad. I have no idea. But what I do know is the legislation passed. The president said, all right, make it all out there. And we all know if there was something bad about the president, you don't think the Garland Justice Department, the Wray FBI, the Biden administration wouldn't have. I mean, come on. So we know the president didn't do anything wrong. And he's simply saying, all right, get it out there. Let's get on with doing what we told the American people we were going to do. So let's get focused on helping American families.
Yeah, I want to get to a couple more things with you. We've got Stacey Plaskett, the loudmouth delegate from the U.S. Virgin Islands, has a big Epstein problem, texting with him advice on how to embarrass Trump in the questioning of Michael Cohen. Republicans have let her off the hook on a censure, which I couldn't believe. Here she is defending herself on CNN.
I believe that Jeffrey Epstein had information, and I was going to get information to get at the truth.
At the time, he was a known sex offender, and it had been detailed all the sexual abuse.
There are a lot of people who have done a lot of crimes, and as a prosecutor, you get information from people where you can.
You say it what it really is, honey. That you would talk. She would speak to the devil incarnate if she could use it for a political victory. That's the real truth, isn't it?
Well, I mean, this is just consistent with where they've been for 10 years. They spied on his campaign. Then it was Mueller, impeachment 1, impeachment 2, lawfare, Alvin Bragg, Fonnie Willis, Letitia James, on and on it goes, all the way to Arctic Frost, Jack Schmitt, all the way to a 43-day shutdown because they thought it would hurt Trump. And now we have a Democrat who's willing to text with this guy in a hearing with Michael Cohen that was designed to go after the president. So it's all about going after Trump. We all know that.
Congressman, this is an interesting one. James Comey, the former FBI director, in court today, charges of lying under oath and obstruction. The evidence against Comey is very clear. We've played it on this show. He made 2 conflicting statements under oath on camera in front of Congress in regards to leaking information. He said it one way, and then he said the exact conflicting thing the other way. Both times he was under oath. That's very obvious evidence, but the judge is weighing throwing this out. As Comey's lawyers say, it's a malicious prosecution. So apparently you can have overt evidence of a crime, but you can still call that malicious prosecution. The magistrate judge threatening to remove the lead prosecutor, Lindsay Halligan, throw it out altogether, claiming that she mishandled evidence presented to grand jurors and alleging the grand jury was tainted beyond repair. This guy seems very partisan. What do you make of this?
Yeah, I mean, he may in fact be. I don't know the judge here, but what I do know is the 18 U.S.C. 1001 is clear. You cannot you know, you cannot lie, you cannot say things that are not true to the United States Congress. You're under oath. You have an obligation to give the truth, because if we don't get the truth from people, how do we do our constitutional duty to conduct oversight? And so it looks like to me James Comey violated that. I know John Brennan did, because I was in the hearing when the deposition when John Brennan did. So we've referred him to the Justice Department because we know what he told us was not accurate. So yeah, you're not allowed to do that. We'll see what happens.
It's amazing. It is amazing. Congressman Jim Jordan, we appreciate it. Thanks.